Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Mezwar Islam and my student ID is 191352687 and I am from 28 batch and section A. So today is our presentation day and we all have some topics for our presentation, and that's why I have also a topics that I have chosen, and it is cache memory. So actually what is cache memory? The cache memory contains a copy of portions of main memory. So and it acts as a temporary storage area that the computer's processor can retrieve data from easily. And cache memory is sometimes called CPU memory because it is typically integrated directly into the CPU chip. Therefore, it is more accessible to the processor and able to increase efficiency because it's physically close to the processor. So, what can we say about cache memory? A cache memory is mainly a memory, and its location is very close to the CPU. That's and uh, it stores a cache memory stores some apps address or some data address. That's what we say. And when suppose I have a apps name file manager and I want to open this, so if we open this file, and if this file address is also located in cache memory, then it's very fine for starting the software very uh, simply. And if we do not have, so it takes a huge time for opening the software. So what can we say that what can we say a cache memory is a memory where some data are stored, and it is very helpful for opening or closing some data or apps, etc. So cache memory structure. This is the its structure of a cache memory. We see that there are block and memory address bar, etc. etc. In memory address bar, cache memory store some address for from data, and here we see that a cache read operation. So let's start about this operation. So here start then receive address from CPU. I mean, if we want to open a software, it receive address from the CPU, and then it containing in case cache. It says is it containing in cache? If yes, then fetch a word and deliver to CPU. Then it deliver to the CPU to its memory. And if it is no, then it access through the main memory for containing array. Allocate cache lines for main memory, and then load it and deliver it to the CPU. uh, Types of cache. There are three types of cache memory. We know L1 cache or primary cache. We say L1 cache is a primary cache because it is extremely fast and relatively small, and it is usually embedded in the processor chips as CPU cache, and it is we say it is about 200 or 300 kilobit or something. It's like. And L2 cache. L2 cache is secondary cache, and it is larger than L1, and it is also it's also slower, but not more slower. It is sometimes slower called for the CPU, or it is can be a separate chip or compressor have a high speed alternative. It is also a high speed cache. We know that the cache memory is very high, but high speed, and but we also know that there are three types, and three types are one is slower and one is faster than one another. And the last one is L3 cache. L3 cache is specialized memory developed to improve the performance of L1 and L2 cache. So L1 and L2 can be significantly faster than L3. We say that L3 is more faster. L1 we say that L3 is slower than L1 and L2, but it is also faster memory, we say that. So L3 is usually double the speed of DRAM, and L3 usually double the speed of DRAM. Thank you. That's all I have. Thank you very much.